Hi there and welcome to episode 20 of the Owl Diary. Hi there and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, I'm the head falconer here at Owl Adventures and I'm currently right inside our aviary block, and you can probably hear some of the owls and other birds of prey surrounding me as I'm talking, because they like to communicate with me, of course. And I've got here Eva. She's our 8-year-old Canadian great horned owl, and these birds are absolutely stunning, beautiful, aggressive, very interesting birds, and she's joining with a conversation there with a bit of hooting. So we're into week 2, in fact just at the end of week 2 of the 6-week summer holiday, the whirlwind that it is. We have our York bird of prey display running 7 days a week. We also fly birds there, just like there you can see Bailey flying right from the mud in the tower above us there. And we've also had some other events on, which I'll talk about very shortly. But I'd like to get this next bit in early in this week's Owl Diary, and it's time for the falconry term of the week.
The falconry term of the week.
So this week's falconry term is the word coping, to cope or coping. And this is where a falconer will trim down the beak of a bird of prey when it gets too long. Now, in the wild, birds of prey will often eat large prey which have quite big bones to break down, and this will help to grind down the beak on the tip there, and they'll also rub their beak against stones and things to file them down naturally. Now, we actually feed our birds a varied diet, but we avoid giving them any really big bones to break, because that could risk them having a little crack in the side of their beak. So instead it's all much softer stuff, which is much easier to break down. And even though they are eating bones, like the ones in quail and rabbit and such, there's nothing too big there. So as a result of that, our birds tend to grow beaks a little bit quicker than they should or would in the wild. And if we have a bird molting, and Eva here has been molting the last few months, in fact, she's starting to look really stunning. She has a brand new set of tail feathers which look absolutely beautiful, almost ready to start getting her weight back down to flying weight so we can get her flying free again, and we'll do in the coming weeks, which I'm really excited about because she's actually a really good flyer. But when they're molting and they're eating extra food, they're growing new feathers and they're growing new beak as well. And this is the beak is essentially part of the skeleton, but around that surrounds the keratin, just like our fingernails. The Canadian great horned owl is notoriously aggressive, a bit like the snowy owl. And if I ever tell another falconer or maybe someone from a bird of prey centre who knows their owls, I have a Canadian great horned owl, often the response is a little bit, ooh, what's that like to work with? Well, she has her feisty side, but she is a very calm bird. I've actually had Eva since she was 10 days old. In fact, here is a picture of her when I actually got her at 10 days old. And she did fit inside my hand, as you can see. And now she's this lovely big bird here, flying weight about 3 pounds and 2 ounces, current weight just under 4 pounds. So I'm going to cope Eva's beak now with a pair of pliers and then a bit of filing down afterwards with the file there, just to sharpen the edge a little bit. So there you go, that's this week's falconry term, coping. So we've had a really busy week again in the middle of the summer season, and we've had a couple of weddings and a few other little events, including the Driffield Game and Country Fair. We had our static display there with the chance for people to hold a bird during the handling sessions we put out there, and we also did 2 flying shows per day. Now in the first show we were flying the birds, and Ollie, our male eagle owl, decided to fly up perhaps to the perch or to the side of the arena, and the wind just took him. And sometimes when a bird of prey gets hold of the wind, it just kind of follows that path. He flew out of the arena, out of the entire venue itself, over a river and into a tree on that side. And we didn't have to track him with his telemetry. Alan, one of my hard-working volunteers, was able to find him, and we were able to call him down after about 10 minutes or so. So no big deal there. Then the second show went very well. We then did the second day, and in the first show it looked like it was going to rain. It did rain a little bit, and then it eased off, and then it started to rain again just as we began. But we kept going through the light rain, and actually we did manage to capture some on film. So here's a little bit of a highlight of that show, which involved Henrietta, our 19-year-old eagle owl, and Ollie, our 9-year-old male eagle owl.
Henry, you paying attention? Come on then. That's it. It looks better than flying in a way. Good girl, that's lovely. Ollie, gonna come to the perch again? Now they've got really big hairy feet, and they use those feet to kill their prey. Things like rats, rabbits, hare, even buzzards, and the females have also been known to catch roe deer and wolves. Ollie, pay attention, come on. Straight to the perch. Go on, yeah, that's a good boy. They're doing very well, because there's lots of distractions here, but they are doing very, very well. Right then, I want you on the floor, Ollie. I've got an idea. Ollie, down there. You missed that. Alright, be nice, there you go. Ready then, owls? Here we go. Ready, steady, go! Oh, Henry's off already. Ollie's completely ignoring me. Alright, wait a minute. I think Henry's going to win this. Do you think? She's looking pretty good. Well, then, well, she won that one. I'll show you Ollie as well.
So, a little flavour of the flying shows there. And I've got to say, it's amazing to get back to the flying shows, to have the audiences see the birds flying the way that they do and get them involved with the shows and everything like that. We're looking forward to our following flying shows at Harlow Car near Harrogate there every Thursday. There's, I think, 4 more. And also flying shows like the York Balloon Fiesta at the end of this month, and also the Yorkshire Traction Engine Rally in September as well. Plus many others, I'm sure. Now, it's been an interesting year so far. It's been quite a turbulent year for various reasons. Those who know me well will know exactly why, and I won't bore you with that right now. But it has been a little bit up and down, mostly up, I'm pleased to say, and things are going well with our birds of prey and our exotic animals and our volunteers and everything like that. Really good progress in general. But I have got some fantastic people around me, and I would like to thank all of those who have taken time to speak to me on displays or talk on the phone. And I'd like to especially mention a thank you to Pete and Diane, who I've been speaking to almost every single week now for over a year on the phone with updates, and they've been offering their advice about what we do with the birds and things like that. So I just want to say thank you to Pete and Diane, and hello, and thank you for watching our videos as well. So we're going to get on then with the week ahead, and lots more to see in next week's Owl Diary. Just a little one to keep you updated this week, but hope you're enjoying yourselves whatever you're doing this summer, and as always, thank you for watching.